Joining us as he does on a Thursday is the host of Alan Jones, Direct to the People, arguably Australia's greatest ever broadcaster. Alan Jones, good morning.
Good morning to you, Stephen.
You love, well, I'm putting words in your mouth here, but I think tennis would be one of your favourite sports. Ash Barty announcing her retirement yesterday, a shock to everyone, but talk about going out on top.
Yes, I mean, it's a very courageous decision, but look, I understand all of this. The extraordinary thing about this young lady is that she's always been her own boss, and there are so many people in all professions who hang on forever when in fact they should retire. She's decided that she no longer has the energy and the capacity and the willpower and the commitment to continue on. She leaves as number one, 120 years as number one. It's an extraordinary career, this. What people don't know is that it's a very sporting family. Both her parents played golf for Queensland, and the dad played golf for Australia. And she's an outstanding golfer herself. But she won the Australian Open this year without dropping a set. Now, there are only a handful of players who have done that in history. She won Wimbledon in 2021 and she won the French in 2019. One of the few players to win a Grand Slam on every surface. But she was also a remarkable doubles player, and she was a finalist in the Australian Open at 16 years of age. I mean, she won the Wimbledon junior singles at 2011 and 15 titles, all up, 24 million in prize money. I mean, when she took a break from tennis in 2014 to play cricket for the Brisbane Heat, she'd had no formal training in cricket at all, never been coached. And they said her hand-eye coordination was extraordinary. And in the second game, she top-scored for the Brisbane Heat. So this is a remarkable young lady, not just because of her victories, but because of the way she conducted herself in victory and in defeat. And she's an object lesson to all sports people. Her demeanour has been impeccable. And while we regret her retirement because we enjoyed her successes, we certainly wish her well in whatever she chooses to do.
Absolutely. And the thing that struck me about Ash Barty as a player, I've never seen a tennis player as composed as her. And I'm, going back as far as, Stephen Edberg and those guys who are, like icemen on the court. There's just this comfortable composure about her that, and that flows into her demeanour in, the way she performs in the media, etc. It's just an extraordinary young woman.
It is. I mean, in that Australian Open final against Danielle Collins, she was down 5-1 in the second set. And suddenly she regathers herself. You wouldn't know she was down 5-1, but there was an inner strength about the young lady. And she's an extraordinary golfer as well. Goodness knows what she's going to do, but she's going to get married. She just says, I want another life. That chapter of my life has closed. This is an extraordinary Australian champion by any definition and by any reckoning, and I hope she's going to be remembered and recognised as such.
Absolutely. The South